Alright, today we have Germans versus Russians. I have the Maria battleship, Romanov battle cruiser, and the relatively ubiquitous Anastasia repair destroyer, plus 2 veteran turret fighters for 980 points. What do you bring to this fight?
I have brought the Prussian and the Saxon and the Königsberg and a nice little green spotter that I don't expect to survive super long, actually, in hindsight. And I'm bringing the Hard Burn Admiral card to give at least one of my boats a chance to get across the map.
Very good.
And that Hard Burn card I'm going to apply to the Saxon.
Can't imagine why you would do that. Instant battlecruiser, just add hard burn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, how many points are you?
I'm right at 1,000.
Alright, so I get to choose then. Let me double check the rules to see what all it is that I choose. I think I would prefer to be choosing the map. Which means I'll give you player 1. Alright, so I've built fleets, we have determined player 1 and 2, so you get to choose a scenario. What would you like to do?
I had not thought that far ahead. But, hold these. Wrong document. Never had that at all. Skirmish? Am I remembering that right? Is Skirmish one of them?
Yeah, skirmish is just a straight up fight.
There we go. That one.
Do I wish to veto that? Actually, faster than you, but that doesn't really do me much. Yeah, I don't feel like thinking. I'll accept skirmish.
Alright.
And then, let's see. You get to veto a map. Type. What would you like to veto?
What did you...
And right click on the map and go state to see what's all there. But open, narrow, light, and heavy are your types. Granted, we only have one narrow in the mod at the moment.
let's veto heavy.
Okay.
pretty neat maps.
Thing is, I don't exactly have the most maneuverable fleet to take advantage of wonky maps against you.
Oh, this narrow map is brutal.
Alright, I'm just going to pick this map.
Okay.
And, alright, that's map. And then I choose if clouds are going to be used, and I'm going to say yes. So you select and place a cloud first.
I select a cloud and place it off the map.
I mean, you can decline.
I decline. Somehow get like 30 gigs off my hard drive. But I don't want to uninstall any games. First world problems.
I actually had to go and clean up a bunch of old Leviathans recordings to free up some space recently. Alright, I assume you're going to decline your second cloud as well.
You assume correctly.
Must be 3 hexes. I assume it's supposed to be more than 3 hexes away from...
I think that's right.
Or 3 hexes plus. It's one of the things I submitted in the FAQ. In which case, we're going to go with that. So I need to place a ship first. So I'm forgetting something. We are on to ship deployment.
Clouds is the thing I always forget.
Alright, I have a ship down. Your turn. See how many times I can forget to use my torpedoes this game.
Alright, I'm down.
I am set.
Okay.
And set.
Good to go.
Gasp, who could have foreseen? I'm going to place one. That is not a plane, that's a torpedo.
Oh, let's see.
I placed one plane. Your turn.
Plane, boss, the plane.
There's a reference most people won't get. All right.
That guy's name. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's funny because I know the reference, but I don't think I've ever actually seen the show.
It's not good. It's not bad. It's just very much a product of its time.
All right, and you reach out 15, can move 4. I see no reason to drop torpedoes on my first turn. You're German, so...
Ricardo Montalban. I was never gonna remember.
I have promoted you so that you may clone things.
Excellent, thank you.
I'm going to call that good. Your battleship.
Okay.
Alright, my battlecruiser's done. Your battlecruiser, which is somehow smaller than your actual cruiser.
Right.
Not
I
that,
get those two ships mixed up pretty much every time I try to play this.
of course, I think the Russian battlecruisers have the same problem. Alright, that and the Anastasia. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. And done.
Done. I'm gonna have to pull these actual models out and compare them now.
They're actually pretty close when I saw handling my physical ones, because I did the same thing where I'm like, why is the battle cruiser smaller? Alright, done. Your plane.
And done.
And done. Ah, do we have any shooting?
I would be surprised.
Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, out of range, and even if you were in range, I could pull the mountain, so, or cloud rather.
Right.
Alright, on to turn 2, and I have initiative.
And torpedoes.
And torpedoes. Which I might as well throw out, even though they're not gonna do anything. I don't think you could even hit them if you wanted to. The Königsberg is a 7-2, so you could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But like you could get to there. We'll call that good. Alright, your battleship. It's good for me to practice remembering to put them down anyway.
Yep.
$5.10 for all of your filthy saturation guns on the sides. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to do that. Yes, yes I do. Alright, your battlecruiser.
even looked at your boats.
You good?
I'm good, yeah.
Still just kills me that the Sashin has 3 guns total. Well, big guns, I guess. You have those little saturation ones. So what was the stupid part of your fleet, just going max in on the 105 saturations?
I'm getting there. You will see in 2 turns.
Oh, I will I?
Actually, you'll start to see it this turn, but next turn it gets even dumber. This is one of those win the war game but get thrown out of Naval Academy kind of strategies. Oh, I was looking for easily distracted.
Let's see, do I want to be here or 1 hex somewhere else? Yeah. Well, I'm that good. Alright, you're a cruiser.
What? Four and a defensive screen for the 3.
Screening the Prussian, I assume.
Correct.
Right? Five, 6, 7, 8. And an offensive screen behind the Romanov. And your plane.
And place spotter tokens. So the range is 3 or 6 hexes on the spotter.
4.
Say again.
4 hexes.
Oh, I was incorrect in both.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I'm going to change for my homebrew campaign is make spotter a numbered ability so that we can actually have a reason to use the green in the vet version.
Do turret fighters have range, or are they an adjacent?
Adjacent.
Beautiful.
They do have range, and that range is 1.
doesn't matter. They go pretty fast, I'm guessing. Yep, yeah, they do. And I'm going to spot the Romanov.
All right. Well then. Question becomes, which of your crew do I want to try to kill off? Oh wow, the Prussia has only a yellow anti-aircraft. Oh, literally everything you have is yellow.
Yep. Yep, it's not ideal. In hindsight, this is a fleet that definitely could have used a fighter or two.
I basically never look at anti-aircraft values when I'm putting together a fleet.
Yeah, same.
It's just such an incidental part of the ship that it's like, eh.
There's no amount of AA difference that would make me choose one ship over another if anything else at all I didn't like.
There are some French destroyers that basically have black for no apparent reason. And that's about the only place where I could see me doing that. Alright, well, let's take this turret fighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since you're gonna hide in your filthy little clouds. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
My buddy has just sent in his list.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And with that, I believe we are down to shooting, yes?
Should be, well, torpedoes, but yeah. Does chaff do anything against planes, or is it just
Nope.
torpedoes?
Just torpedoes.
Interesting.
Well, I did kind of want to shoot the Prussian, but since you effectively removed that option,
Sorry, not sorry.
I guess we are going all here. You don't get the Prussian because you're defensively screened.
I didn't think defensive screening affected line of sight. I thought that was offensive screening.
Nope. Offensive screening is one way. Defensive screening is both ways.
Oops. Okay.
All right, all good?
Sure.
All right, and that's screenshot. All right, let's start with the turret fighter against the Prussian, and we're going to shoot for the crew in your aft section. That is a 23. I'm pretty sure that crew is dead.
Pretty confident that's plenty, yeah. That's the 4 crew you said?
Yep, this one.
Okay.
Deprive you of as many dice as possible for those guns.
Right.
And if you just want to roll anti-aircraft right off the bat, go for it.
Is it just the 1 yellow?
Yep.
Or is it 2? That's 2.
Better mark these so I can tell them apart. Alright, and then against the nose of the Sashin. Same thing. Ooh, I like that. 20.
Yeah, that'll get through pretty much anywhere.
Obviously targeting the blue crew.
Yeah.
Nobody gets blue crew except me. Ouch. Alright, let's start with... Oh, I suppose the... Start with the Romanov. Got 4 guns. All long range. And the side of the Königsberg, I assume, is a black. Yes. And what's your armor values there look like?
You need at least 13.
Alright, we're going to start with paired flank guns. So, bracketing fire. Some black for your profile, 2 blues for my guns, blue for my crew. So, first one. How dare you betray me, black die. 15 to the 3.
Yeah, that's enough. That's a crew.
Alright, second bracket attack is 20 to the 4.
That's Tesla coil.
Alright, and then we're going to do the 203 on the front. So that gives me a... Actually, no, I won't, because that's not turreted. Never mind. Stupid, weird Russian guns. So I am back to blue and blue. Yes? Yes, black, blue, blue. Alright, and the final Romanov gun. There we go, black die. That is a 17 to the 1, but do I want that? Let's bump that to the 2 with precision crew.
Makes sense.
Since it's getting through any which way, and that one is more. Okay, that is the Romanov. Let's throw the Anastasia in there. Assuming she's in range. Yeah, she's going to be in range. So she's also going to be blue, blue, black. One shot. But that is a mere 10 to the 5.
That's not going to do it.
It will not. Alright, and then I have 3 130s coming in from the Maria. We're going to bracket one of them. And we're doing that cross location. So the separate blues are the crew, of which I only get to keep one. So we're going to keep the 6. So that is a 24 to the 5.
That one will certainly go through. That's armor. I needed that.
And then the last 130 off of the Anastasia. Sorry, Maria. That's not going anywhere. That's a 7 to the 5.
Yep.
Alright, and that's definitely long range, so we are yellow-blue for the saturation gun. Which is all we have left off the Maria. Oh, I'm sorry, I have 2 saturation guns. Assuming the rear one can hit you, which it can. Very good. They're both yellow-blue. Alright. Saturation gun number 1. That is 19 to the 1 and the 5.
One of those knocks out a gun, and the other one hits a spot that you've already punched through the armor.
Alright, re-rolling the 5, and I get another 5, so that'll be a kill check.
Yep. 22.
Plus 10.
Yep.
Those are decent odds.
Please stop yelling.
I have so many red dice. Uh, 9 plus 10 is 19.
Close.
Alright, and the other saturation gun is a 21 to the 5 and the 6. I believe that knocks out your last slot on that side, and then I get...
That is correct.
So the... There'll be 2 kill checks then. Uh, 11 plus 12, 23.
That does it.
All right. Just enough.
Yep.
All of your shooting.
Okay. What is your profile on the Romanov?
Yellow, or sorry, red, blue.
Alright, just gonna start with the Saxon. Sorry, my cat is going absolutely ballistic for no apparent reason. Fairly short range.
For the people who joined, here is my list. Maria, Romanov, Anastasia, 2 veteran turret fighters. And here's Kore's list. Prussian, Sachsen, Königsberg, Hardburn, Green Spotter. Well, now it's just the Prussian and the Sachsen. Sorry, too soon?
And I'm going to go ahead and use the Spotter Tarkin token.
Spotter Tarkin, that sounds much worse.
This first shot.
Single boiler ignition. What's this coming off of?
Bow of the Saxon. 14 to the 4.
Right side of the Romanov, 14 to the 4 is insufficient. Bounces off a crew slot.
Yep.
Wow, all that and you only got 14? Wow.
Yep. This is me we're talking about. Okay. And I will bracket the other 2 guns on the sides. Or wait. I'm done. Oh well. I've got one more shot then. Out of the Saxon. It's going to be that, but without the spotter.
Yep. And you're flipping, not rolling. There you go.
Better-ish. 13 to the 1.
Insufficient by 1.
Alright.
Something bloody wrong with your guns today.
Today? Definitely not going to go through, but I'm going to take the shot anyway.
Which one?
I have a 10.5 centimeter gun.
That's not turreted. You don't have arc. As that goes down, yes.
Okay. And then Mechanicsburg.
Alright. Yep, Königsberg. Bow gun and 3 flank guns.
Alright. Bow guns at short range. Nope, it's long range. That's even better. That's going to be your blue and a green and your red-green for your
Red-blue. Red-blue.
Red-blue. Red-blue. And nothing to bracket with, so that's all I got. Oh, and the spotter token. $23 to the 5.
That is the Tesla coil.
I finally did something.
Sure did.
Do I still have the crew that got shot for this round, or do they go away immediately?
No, you still have them. The only thing they can't do this round is be used for repairs.
Gotcha. Because they need to phase, that's right. Okay. And I am going... Do I bracket it all? Or do I try to get lucky on 3 separate shots?
Or you can do 1 and 1.
I've seen me roll. And this is long range, so I'm bracketing all of it. So that's going to be 3 green die for the guns. That works. Another green die for the crew. And
Yep, so that'll be the crew die. And the guns are keep 2.
yikes. 23 to the 4.
19.
Wait, no, that's definitely not including the location dice there. 19 to the 4.
Which is still going to be good enough to knock out a blue crew.
I did something.
I can't fix that. Unfortunately. Alright, is that all the shooting?
That is all the shooting.
Oh, that's right. They finally added an option to control the delete all lines thing now. Alright, that comes back. That comes back. Königsberg goes away. And then I am going to send all of the repair crew off of the Anastasia to repair that Tesla coil trim tank. There is no overkill, there is only open fire, and I need to repair. I think a 36 will repair it.
I suspect that ought to do with it. I get so annoyed playing people that are like 20-something, 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 and I'm here like 12. 9 on 6 dice.
Alright, turn 3, you have initiative and it's torpedo time.
Yo, time.
Now then. So you got +2 on the Sachans. She is 6-3. Versus 4-3 for the Prussian. No slip shafts. Although I'm sure you're just probably going to tank it with your chaff.
I'm gonna try.
Hola.
Hello.
Awesome.
Alright, that will be my torpedoes.
Okay.
And then it's my battleship.
You'll want to?
What was that?
It's your battleship and you'll cry if you want to.
Yes. I mean, I'm Russian, so it's just crying all the time, nonstop. I think I'll go with that. Your battleship.
Ready?
For it, wait for it. Gasp!
Startling, I know.
No one could have foreseen this.
Right. Hold, please.
You can only go forward 4. And for the people just joining us, here's my fleet. Maria, Romanov, Anastasia, 2 veteran turret fighters. And Prussian's fleet. Prussian, Sachsen with hard burn. Königsberg, not anymore. And Green Spotter. Fortunately, the Königsberg is no longer with us due to a minor technical malfunction. Alright, going for that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Romanov only needs to putter forward 1. Alright. And the Sachsen.
Yeah.
So that will drop your guns other than the bow 1 to short.
Okay.
Alright, my destroyer is unsurprisingly going to go forward 1 and offensively screen.
Yep.
Behind the Romanov. Almost like she has an aversion to bullets. And then my planes. Or plane. Since that turret fighter is unlikely to survive. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have tail crew? You do have tail crew. Awesome. And this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's gonna just fly in a nice little loop there. Actually, nope. Let's do more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, he is just going to do that. Actually, I need to check something before I commit to that. It's not a question that has come up before. Probably because I don't use planes. Because the rules say a ship may fire at only one plane per firing arc.
So if you're in 2 firing
But
arcs,
what?
I shoot at you twice.
That actually means you can put out a lot more shots on a battleship than I was thinking. Because each of these different colors on each half is a different firing arc, I assume. But it also means that no matter what ship you're attacking, an individual plane can only be hit by it once from that Leviathan. But you could surround a battleship with a lot of planes that are all getting shot. Alright, we will stick with that.
Does crew go into AA?
It does not. Actually, I'm only going to move the one plane, and I'm going to wait for your plane before I move my second one. Should park right here. That's perfect. You're in range to spot everything then.
Well, that's kind of what I was looking at doing, actually, yeah.
Sure, there will be no adverse effects.
How could there be? Can I? How do planes interact when they... Can I just not move into your hex, or do... How does a plane enter another plane hex?
You can't. You can pass through it, but you cannot overlap planes. Planes cannot overlap each other.
Okay. And I will once more put my spotter token on the Romanov.
Okay. Your AA is green. My AA is
Shotgun
yellow.
cannons work on planes, or are they crew specific?
Crew specific. Oh, do I want to get rid of your spotter, or do I want to work on... Battleship is the next question.
My dumb strategy, by the way, has completely fallen apart with the realization that I misunderstood how defensive screening works. So now I'm just with no strategy.
Yes, you need
It's
to...
about how I usually play anyway, so...
Yeah, you need to offensively screen cruisers or battle cruisers behind a battleship.
Yeah, but my battleships are mad slow.
They sure are. Actually, your everything is mad slow. The Germans basically have the urban mech speed dial, which goes from, slow to less slow.
Right.
Alright, I'm going to call that good. So screenshot, you get 2 chaff rolls on the nose of the Prussian, because I believe you have chaff up there. You do.
Yeah. 2 red?
Chaff. I'm looking it up. I think it's 1 red. Where are the...
It's 2 red. Pretty sure.
Pretty sure it's not. Where are you, chaff? So you roll a D red, not an 8 or higher, the torpedo is destroyed. So you might as well just roll 2D red, and they both get through. But now, will I get through? I guess you're not a Kaiser, so 22 to the 1.
Yeah, that's enough.
And the other torpedo. Wow, 27 to the 3.
Yeah. No, and that's so that's good.
Oh, now I put that fighter there to shoot your bow crew, and it had to go and die to the torpedo.
I'm very sorry.
How inconsiderate of you. And shooting lines. All good?
Double checking a thing. I'm sure it's not any good at all. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Right, screenshot. Let's start with my turret fighter against the stern of the Sashin. Targeting that green crew. That's a 17.
Okay, that'll do it. And I've got a 6 coming back your way.
So he is dead. No, these got mislabeled somehow, but that's fine. We know what's going on. And the other turret fighter is going to target your stern side green crew on the Prussian.
Okay.
That's a 17.
Yeah, that's enough.
And AA back at me.
7.
Survives by 1. All right. We'll start with all of my stuff's hitting your nose. Nose of the Rush Prussian is red-blue. Oh, we'll let the Anastasia go first. Short range. Gives her a yellow and a blue crew. $16 to the 6.
That's armor. Which would not have gotten through if you hadn't gotten those torpedoes. Yeah,
Excellent.
I just can't count.
Oh. We'll switch to the Romanov. one I was also short range. Red, blue, yellow, blue. Yeah, we'll start with the turret, the nose turret. That is 22 to the 6, but the 6 is already hit.
We're good.
No, we're going to move it to the chaff.
Okay.
With precision cruise. No, it's just damage this turn. It's not destroyed yet. And now I have my uncrewed side guns, which we are going to fire in pairs. Do I need to fire in pairs? Seven plus 5, 12, 13 and a half. Yeah, we'll pair them up. Alright, first one is 19 to the 6, so I believe that's a reroll. So 19 to the 1.
That's a kill check.
So 8, 9, 10. I can't get it, so just decrement structural integrity by 1.
Sure.
Second gun pair is 19 to the 4.
That's testicle. Unless it isn't.
I don't have precision on the sides. Alright, and then we are to the Maria. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's short range with everything, which is nice. So I think we'll do our saturation guns first. So red, blue, red for my gun, and blue for the crew. Got 2 of these. That is 29 to the 1 and the 6, which I believe are both rerolls.
Right.
29 to the 4 and the 5.
Kill checks.
So 12. I don't think I can bring it to 32, so I guess just decrement twice. Alright, and second saturation gun is a 23 to the 3 and the 4. Both rerolls. The double 3. So
Alright.
2 more keel checks, which now I actually have to make. Now we're plus 12. 19, so decrement by 1. And even worse, decrement by 1. And then the Maria's side guns, which are all going to fire individually. I have 3 of them. And they are yellow, blue each. 1, 2, 3, yep. Not saturation. 19 to the 1. 1 is a reroll. 19 to the 5.
Kill check.
Heal check says... Wow, I rolled a 3 on the dice, so that's not doing anything.
Already.
That was gun 1. This is gun 2. 19 to the 2, which I believe is the only thing left.
Correct.
And a keel check.
Yep.
8 plus whatever we're at. 8 plus 12, 22, so not enough.
Okay.
And the final gun is a 20 to the 6. Goes straight to keel check. 12 and 12 is 24, 25, 26.
Close.
Close, pero no platano. And that is all of my guns.
All right.
Over to you, sir.
Turkey. Start with the Prussian. Going into the Romanov side there.
Yep, and the side is red-blue.
I've got red-blue for your profile, red for my gun at short range, and green for my spotter die, spotter token. And this one is saturation. $13 to the 1 and the 4.
13 does not get through anywhere.
Yep.
Needed a 14.
Yep. All right.
Hold on. Did you... This is off the nose of the Prussian?
Correct.
Okay, for some reason I thought you had 2 crew up there, but that's the Sashin. Never mind.
One of whom is now dead. That wound is still fresh. Thank you for reminding. Right. And speaking of, I've got what was it, red-blue for your profile, right?
Yep.
And the red for the gun, and the green for the crew, and the green for the spotter token again. When it's not. Wait. $13 to the 3.
Did you get coal in your stocking or something?
I mean, this is just my life, man. This is how it is.
That was your bow gun?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I've got one more of those guns on the side, but I don't have spotter token anymore.
And it drops to yellow for the gun die.
Oh, that's right. Those clouds. Okay. 18 to the 5.
That kills the Tesla coil. Briefly.
Yeah. And then I've got a saturation gun, which is not going to be a whole lot of the threat. I'm pretty confident.
I mean, I'm always worried about saturation guns.
18 to the 1 and 2.
Yeah, that knocks out 2 guns.
All right. Which will shortly be repaired.
Well, now I actually have to split my repairs, so...
Again, that's I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it would be. That's all my shots.
Alright. I guess you can try to repair your... No, yes. Never mind, I guess it's all crew and stuff that happened this turn. Well,
Yeah.
and armor.
0 repairs to make.
Alright, we are going to send 1 repair crew each to the 2 guns, and 2 repair crew to the Tesla coil trim tank. On the Romanov. From the Anastasia. So starting with the trim tank. That is enough. That is the wrong thing. Trim tank. Take off one of those, and starting with the top one. This doesn't matter since they are the same. That fails, and the other one also fails despite getting a 10 on one of the dice. The repair crew grew complacent. And that comes off. End of round. Turn 4. Initiative to me. Torpedoes. Which are just going there, unsurprisingly. Torpedoes are done. Your battleship, sir. I believe you were up 1. I was in... Fighter was in your broadside arc, yep. Almost like I put the torpedoes where you wouldn't be able to avoid them.
I was muted for a while there. Sorry.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's calculated. Oh, that's a one shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, my battleship is done. Your battle cruiser.
Mistakes were made.
You've always got turn in place. Although that's complicated by your battleship, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Question is, do I want to ram you?
If you ram me from there, do I wind up in this hex or this hex?
You would get displaced in this direction.
And that would put me in a half hex. Does that mean I'm off the map and destroyed?
No, your turning hex has to be off the map in order to be destroyed.
Then I miscalculated twice, in fact. Good job, me.
I think we're gonna call that good for the Romanov. Or at least bad for the Romanov. And then Anastasia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And an offensive screen. And your plane.
Yep.
Oh, where do I wish to spend my last hit point on that turret fighter? Let's see, you're going to take some fire there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, torpedoes. You have chaff. Oh, it was almost an 8.
Almost.
Alright, torpedo number 1 is 17, oops. 17 to the 4.
Okay. That's going to be test the core.
Ooh, we like that. And the other torpedo is 10 to the 3. I don't think that's getting it through anywhere.
Right. Oh god. Wrong thing. Tell me again how you lock things down.
Either right-click on it, go toggles and lock, or mouse over it and press L.
There we go.
Alright, that was torpedoes. I will grab a screenshot, and we are on to guns.
Okay. Great.
I believe that's all of mine.
Alright. I believe
All good.
that is all of mine as well. Yep.
Right. Screenshot. This poor persecuted turret fighter is going to shoot your last crew on that side. Hell's last breath. He stabs at thee. That is only an 11, so I think he failed.
Yep.
And you don't even need to roll because he has 1 hit point left and will just explode.
That's good, because I'm sure I'd roll max dice.
You should do it anyway, just to confirm. Get that 8. Close.
8-7. I hate my life.
Oh, do Tesla coils affect AA? That would have been hilarious. I'm pretty sure they don't, but
Right.
now I want to double check.
It would not make much sense if they did, to me.
I mean, if it's pitching enough to affect your regular guns, but then again, AA guns here are terrible anyway. I mean, it does say breach rolls, and AA's is not breach rolls, so. Or what counts as accuracy for World War I anti-aircraft. All right, we're going to start with the Maria, because she's got guns that go into your not front.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short range for everything, so. And this is, yep, so this will go into your 4 side, your 4 ports. Start with the saturation gun. Your side is red-yellow. Red for a gun, and blue for a crew. That is 16 to the 3 and the 5.
I've got... that's going to get my crew. It does not get through to the chaff.
Roger, roger.
Meet or beat, correct?
Yes. And then we have 2 130s, which we will bracket. So, yellow, yellow, blue. 25 to the 1 and the 2.
Okay. That's armor and a gun.
Alright, moving up. We have a 130 targeting your nose. Your nose is red, blue. And then I get yellow, blue for the 130. Not saturation. It's an 18 to the 2.
Yep.
So, keel check. I rolled a 10. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We got her.
That's enough.
Alright, and then the only thing that's not shooting you is the bow gun on the Romanov into the side of the Sashin.
Okay.
Which is red-blue. And I get a red, and I get a blue. Which is 14 to the 4.
Nope.
Right. That's all I've got. On to you.
Okay. Well, I've got part of a broadside. That is short range. Yep. Alright, so it's going to be a blue and a green, and you're red-blue or red-green?
My side is red-yellow. This is the Prussian into my side, yes?
Correct. Why not? And bracketing.
What's bracketing?
I've got a... Oh shit, I can't bracket with those, can I?
These are saturation, yeah, not bracketing.
Yep. Okay, then I'm not doing that. So, red, yellow, blue, green, green.
Oh, the first one gets green-green.
Yeah, because... Fire. 19 to the 3 and the 4.
Hold on, where is this yellow coming from?
You, I thought?
Oh, you're right. So red, yellow, and then you get blue for the gun. You rolled one too many greens, didn't you?
I've got a green for my crew, and...
Oh, okay, yep.
Green.
So the first two get crew, right? Gotcha. Right, so 19 to the 3 and the 4.
Mm-hmm.
You are in my broadside arc, so give me a separate D6. So you're hitting the front. What was that? 19 to the
3 and the 4. I don't have line of sight on your front. It's going to have to be your back.
Yeah, you do. You are inside my... Oh, yeah, I think this is one of those wonky situations. Because your fire is originating inside my side. And that's all it cares about. Line of sight only cares for, can you shoot this thing? If yes, then which one of my arcs you're in determines where the damage goes. So you said 19 to the 3 and the 4?
Correct.
That is a blue crew and a Tesla coil. Because I don't think I have... Yeah, I have not enough armor. Alright, and then second one of those without spotter.
24 to the 2 and the 2 again.
No, that's a 17. Actually, your other one was a 19, was actually an 18, but that still matches.
Yeah.
So you get 17 to the double 2.
Yep.
17 is just what you need. Reroll one of the 2s.
6.
17 to the 6 is insufficient due to armor.
Okay.
Alright, and now you lose the crew die. For the next 3.
Next 3 can't see you at all. They're coming from...
No, they're still in the side arc. Your fire arc does not care if I am in the side arc at all, because this is all side weapons and this is all side weapons.
Doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Like, yeah, all 3 of these battleship side arcs are good for the side weapons. So you can see me. They are not subdivided further.
12 to the 3 and the 4.
12 does not get through anywhere.
11 to the 3 and the 4.
Nope.
13. And a 17 to the 2 and the 4.
17 to the 2 and the 4 are both rerolls.
Okay. 2 and the 3.
That is 2 keel checks. But you're only at +6, so you can't make it, so I am decrementing twice. All right, your bow gun? Oh, that's right. Never mind. I swear I didn't do that on purpose.
I believe you.
All right, so the Sashin, your bow gun is hitting my bow, and your side gun is hitting my side.
So what is your bow profile?
My bow profile is red-blue.
There's my red blue. I do not have saturation on this gun. More's the pity.
So red-green.
Short range. Crew is still somehow alive. And spotter token.
They're alive because I had a better crew to shoot.
Wait. No spotter token. I'm saving that for my saturation gun, so that I can miss with it instead. Alright, so red, blue, red, red. And that should be... Yep, alright. 19 to the 1.
19 to the 1 is armor.
Ooh.
All right, my side profile is red-yellow.
Okay. So I've got another one of those guns. Crew there too? Yep, I do have crew there too. Cool. 7, I'm pretty sure gets me nowhere.
Yeah, nope.
And then I've got the saturation gun, which is going to be a blue and a green.
And your spotter.
And a green. Hey, 25, the 1 and the 6.
The 1 is armor, and the 6 is also armor.
Cool.
1 undamaged slot there, and it's the torpedoes.
Of course it is. Gun, shot. And that's me. That's all my shots. Oh, that's
Alright, there's that. There's that. Prussian is dead. So repairs. That's armor and can't get repaired. That's armor and can't get repaired. That's crew and can't get repaired. So we're going to put 2 repair crew on the Tesla and 2 on the gun. Alright, this is the Tesla.
I still have no repairs to make.
Alright, we have fixed the Tesla and the gun. We have fixed the gun. Do you wish to continue, or do you want to call it?
Yeah, I want to see if I can bring that boat down.
Okay. In which case, we are round 5. You have initiative, and I have torpedoes. Not probably useful torpedoes, given that you need to turn in place to not die.
Yeah. I find myself frequently wishing the Prussian had a little bit more armor across the bow.
You had to strip all that armor off to give you the extra MP over the Kaiser. Alright, torpedoes are down.
Alright.
The Maria. turn in place. Alright, Sashin. All good?
Yep.
The Romanov. Turtle, so turn in place. And the Anastasia, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And an offensive screen behind the Romanov. That is a weird movement phase, to be sure.
A little bit.
Alright, do you have chaff? You do not have chaff.
Not there, nope.
So, 3 torpedoes into your vulnerable flank, sir. Or 2 torpedoes, rather. That is an 11 to the 3. That's probably not vulnerable enough.
Bounces.
And 22 to the 1.
That, however, is perfectly sufficient. That's my 2 armor slot.
Excellent.
That's not cool.
Alright, I guess your plane can move, or you can just sit there and spot whatever you feel like.
No, I'll spot. Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, attack lines. I believe that's all for me.
Yeah, I believe I'm done. Mind if I start?
Go for it.
All right. What is the defense profile on the Romanov's side?
Double red for all stop.
Okay. And I'm starting with the bow and working my way back.
Okay.
I've got a red for range. Still got a crew. All right. Yep. Okay. 18 to the 1. Do I have?
That is a gun.
Oh, and again, on the side, the 24 to the 3.
That is another gun.
All right. Okay. And then the saturation 10-5s. Red to blue. I swear I'm not abusing my cat. She's just yelling. And the spotter token. Okay. Watch this be like a 7.
Oh, you can get down to 5. You gotta believe in yourself. That is a 10.
30.
Hey,
30 on the 4 and the 6.
30 to the 4 and the 6. Well, yeah, that'll knock out crew and yet another gun. You have denuded, almost denuded that side of firepower.
Yep. And that's all my shots. And you very definitely win.
It'll just be a question of whether it takes this turn or the next turn to knock down the Sashin.
I'm pretty sure it'll be this turn.
I mean, she is kind of tough.
Yes, but you've already knocked out that 2-point armor slot. So now you just need a 14 to get through. And I've seen all the 20s you've been rolling.
Oh, you've got a +2 armor slot on your stern. Ouch. Alright, well, the Maria is gonna... No, the Maria has one gun up there. Alright, well, I guess we're starting with the Maria's saturation onto your stern, sir.
Right.
So red, yellow. And I am red, blue for firepower. Oh my goodness. 29 to the 3 and the 6.
Mm-hmm. That gets through. And that is my armor 2 slot. You called the shot.
So red, yellow, drop that for that. 130 millimeter. $26. Whoop. I'm gonna reroll the slot die since I didn't take it off, but that will be a 26 to the 4.
It's still the stern.
Yes, still the stern.
Yep, that'll get through the Tesla coil.
Alright, and now we are hitting your side, which is red, red. Double red, your 2-slot armor's already gone. I don't know why I'm acting like I have decisions. There's only... Oh, I guess there are 2 guns there. Red, red.
Tough call. The whole game could come down to this decision.
It could. It really could. Alright, 2 of these. That is 22 to the 3 on your side.
Alright, that's a gun gone.
And the other gun is 20 to the 4.
And that's a testicle.
Mouse over and hit 2.
There we go.
And then I have the saturation gun. Goes back up to red, back up to those 2. 28 to the double 5. Rerolling the second 5 is a 1, so 25 to the 1.
Kill check.
Alright, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Uh, 13 plus 2 is 15.
Alright.
I think that is insufficient.
It is, in fact. It's going to be 20 damage, though.
Right, that is the Maria. Let's go to the Anastasia. Not saturation. Still double red. Yellow for gun, blue for crew. That is a 21 to the 1.
Yep. That's the for sure. Reroll.
2. 21 to the 2. Alright, and the Romanov. Bow's going to be hitting your stern, so we'll start with that. Stern is red, yellow. And then will get yellow-blue, so... That is 18 to the 2. Do I want to keep that? We'll let it ride.
Okay. Roll again.
18 to the 6.
Kill check.
Alright, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $25 total.
Does not do it.
Alright, side guns. Have 4 of them. Now hitting on red, red, yellow, blue. Yes. Alright, gun number 1. 12 to the 2. It doesn't feel like it'll be enough. It is not.
Wow.
Gun number 2 is 24 to the 1.
That, however, is perfectly sufficient. Reroll.
It is. Rerolled to a 3.
That's a kill check.
Right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus 15.
You're looking for 26, so...
25, 32.
Yeah, that's enough. And down she goes.
Don't worry, you still got your plane.
Was flying for all he is worth back in the direction he came from.
Just because I want to, we're going to put 1 repair crew on each of the port guns. And we repair the first one. Not the second one. Third one, yes. And we'll just do the front one on the other side, since that's a crew and can't be repaired. No. Oh, I guess we could attempt to repair that other one with non-repair crew. Out of location also failed. And that's game.
Yep.